Ay, 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 guys. Another day with another bloodbath for Bed Bath & Beyond stock. What else is new, right? It's currently about 3:30 p.m. on the East Coast, and Bed Bath & Beyond stock is down another 9%, down 2.5 cents, and it's currently sitting at about 25.5 cents as we hit another all-time low on the day of around 25.5 cents, which, funny enough, we just hit that all-time low a couple of minutes prior to me filming this video, actually about an hour prior to me filming this video. I'm losing my mind, guys. Let's just dive into it. We're going to break down the stock here, and we're going to go over the overall markets later in the video. So if y'all find value, hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, and don't forget to get up to 15 stocks from Moomoo. It is free money. We'll talk more about that later. Those stocks are down below, and now let's dive into it. So again, guys, yet again, another red day for Bed Bath & Beyond stock. It's currently down 9% as we just hit another all-time low of 25.5 cents. And you guys know at this point, I've been saying this for days on days on days at this point. This thing has been hitting all-time low after all-time low after all-time low, and here we are again. Just when you thought a couple of days ago, I'll pull the 5-day up, just when you thought we were consolidating a bit from the 6th of April to about the 11th of April, just when you thought we had that inverse head and shoulders maybe playing out. Let me show you guys this right here. We had the left shoulder drawn out, the head's right here, then the right shoulder's right here. Just when you thought that was going to play out, no. Bed Bath & Beyond stock had different plans, right? I thought there was a chance it might pop off of these moving averages and start going 37 cents, maybe back towards 40. But again, no, it had different plans. It ended up going down from 33 cents that day in the aftermarket. Now, again, we just hit 25.5 cents, all-time low. So, I mean, you guys know what they're doing at this point. They're just shorting this thing into the ground. I mean, at this rate, you know, we're going down 5, 6, 7, 8% every single day. At this rate, guys, we're going to be at zero in no time. We're going to be at 5, 10 cents in no time. I mean, if this thing goes down again and again and again tomorrow and next week into the earnings report, which, mind you, is on the 19th. Let me actually pull this up and confirm that. Yeah, 19th is before the market, so that's on Wednesday. So if this thing, you know, this thing could be at 15 cents by Wednesday for all we know. So again, they're shorting this into the ground. That's nothing new. There's been a lot of money made on the downside, but you guys got to realize this thing has a 75% short interest right now. They're looking to do a reverse split, which my theory is, which I've covered before on the channel, I think we're going to get a reverse split, or rather, we're going to get a squeeze, some sort of squeeze, before the reverse split comes. That's what I think. I don't know, or at least they're going to try. The management team's going to try and time it potentially, and try and get that share price as high as possible to make, of course, the perception of the stock seem more valuable. So at this time, it's just getting shorted to the ground. We have to wait and see what earnings look like in a couple of days, and really what the earnings call is looking like. That's what it all comes down to. Well, not what it all comes down to, but a lot's going to come out of the earnings call. So keep that in mind. And of course, we're going to break it down on this channel. So make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. If you haven't done that already, you're going to need to do that so you don't miss any of the Bed Bath & Beyond stock updates and the other updates here on the channel. Let's talk about now what happened in the overall markets today, which we're still trading. I mean, it's 3:40 p.m., so there's still 20 minutes left, and all the indexes are up massively. It's not like a little 0.4 to 0.2% green day. We're well up over 1% on a lot of these indexes. You got to realize that. We have the Russell up a whopping 1.3% right now, and it's looking like if we pull it up and pull the 5-day up, it is now testing the highs from yesterday. We haven't broken out of those highs yet, but we're testing them at about 1800, 1805. If we're able to push through that level on the Russell, pulling back on the 4-hour chart, this could end up breaking out towards, let's say, the mid-1800s. Maybe, well, initially 1820, then it might be going mid-1800s, right by this moving average on the 4-hour chart, the 180 moving average, which my alert is actually a little bit above that. If the Russell starts getting above 1850, that's where it could really start breaking out. But baby steps, guys. We're not there yet. Don't get too excited quite yet. And the S&P 500, let me pull this up and see where this is at. SPY is what we look at, right? This is breaking a critical level as we speak. Do you guys remember that 412? Was it 413? I forget. 413.75 level that we hit yesterday in the pre-market? Well, look at that. We ended up breaking out of it just minutes ago, minutes prior to me filming this video. So we're clearly above 410. That's clear as day. We broke out of that. That's great. Now we're taking the highs out from when we got the CPI data yesterday, when we got that rally in the pre-market. That's even better. So if I pull up the 4-hour chart now on the S&P 500, you guys are going to see, if I zoom in a little bit, we are now well on our way to the highs from the beginning, middle of February, being about 417, 417.50, which, have I not been talking about this over the past couple of videos, guys? I've literally been talking about this exact scenario that's playing out. Now, if we break 417.50, that's where the real breakout is going to come. And at that point, guys, we're going to be going to that high from, when was that? The middle of August. Yep, 430. That's probably where this is going to go. So, yeah, that's what I think on SPY. This is playing out exactly like we've covered it, guys. Not to toot my own horn, but we literally called out this inverse head and shoulders that now essentially has played out completely. We called it out weeks ago. Now it's played out completely. Now I'm saying if we break 417.50, that's where we can get another maybe 10, 15 bucks upside on SPY, 2-3%. That is totally in the cards. So SPY's looking very good right now, and so is Triple Q. Triple Q's up 2%. It's clearly now taking out the highs from a couple of days ago. Not yet from yesterday, though. If I pull it up on the 5-day, you guys will see, yes, we took the highs out from the 9th and 10th of April, but not quite yet the highs from yesterday, being about 419, 80 to 90, right? You guys see that. So if we do break out of that point, whether it's later today, which we only have 20 minutes left, or maybe at some point tomorrow or next week, that's going to be very good for the bulls. So we do have an alert already set at 322, which you guys can see, 320 to 322. That's a big sticking point from the beginning of this month. If that does break, and by the looks of it, we're leaning towards that breaking, we're probably going to be running towards the highs to from a couple months ago, from August, being about 335 on Triple Q. We're probably going to shoot straight to that point if we break out. It's not guaranteed, of course. Nothing's guaranteed, but that's what I think here on, Triple Q. And by the way, did you guys know you can get up to 15 stocks from Moomoo? Link down below. Well, if you didn't know, now you know. Open up an account. You get 1 free share of stock. If you deposit at least $100, you get 4 more free shares, totaling 5 free shares of stock. And listen to this, it gets even better. If you deposit at least $1,000, guys, you get another 10 stocks, totaling 15 free stocks. And they're also doing a paper trading competition right now, which ends in about 2 weeks. And if you win that paper trading competition, you get 1 month free of Benzinga Pro, and even better, you get up to $1,500 in cash prizes. So use that Moomoo link down below. I appreciate you all as always, and of course, it helps out the channel as well. And again, I appreciate you guys. And now let's continue on. So 322 is the key level on Triple Q, and on SPY, it is again roughly at 417.50. I'm telling you guys, if these levels break, we're going to get a lot more upside in the short term, and who knows how long that will be lived. It could be short-lived for all we know. I mean, the breakout could last a day or two, but it might not. All I know is that's a key spot on these ETFs. And when it comes to crude oil, let me pull this up quickly and see where this is at. It's still struggling at about 80 to 82. Okay, yes, we did break out of 81 the other day. That was yesterday, right? Yeah, yesterday we ran to about 83. That's great, but we're not breaking out of 83. 83 a barrel needs to break. That's been resistance for months. You guys know that. I've been talking about that here on the channel. And now the VIX is pushing down to 17, which the low is right around 17. Now we're at 1790. This is getting a little too low for my liking. I'm not going to lie, guys. So again, a contrarian move I might make right now, which might not be so contrarian, honestly. It's kind of obvious, but it might be UVXY. That's one that I'm looking at, which just hit a fresh low on the 4-hour chart. And no, this is not something that you buy and hold for the long term. It's for a trade. But at this point, guys, since it's so oversold, I might pick up a couple shares. I might pick up a position. It's definitely something that I'm considering right now. And, we could profit on impending volatility, which, who knows? I think we might be due for a little bit of volatility coming in the next week or two. And mind you, we have earnings season now kicking off. A lot of the big companies are starting to report. Could that be, cause for volatility? I think that's a possibility. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. And don't forget to get up to 15 stocks from Moomoo, 12 stocks from Webull, and to check out my Patreon. All of those are down below. And with that being said, cheers, guys. I will catch you all in the next one. Peace out.